Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to do this makeup look right here. I hope it's showing up on camera. As you guys know, I do use natural light and sometimes it gets a little crazy. I'm wearing a sweater, but we are in almost July and this sweater is so cute for like going like out on the lake or something like at night. So don't judge me if I'm in my summertime sweater. I'll link it down below if I can find it. But how are you guys? It's been a hot minute since I filmed on my channel. A lot's been going on. I tried to film some videos, but they weren't good enough quality, so I didn't want to put them up and post them. But I am back today, of course, with a makeup video. This is my go-to summer makeup look. And I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It's gonna be it's so much fun to film this look. I love this so much, and a lot of the products that I have been using, a little bit of them are new, but a lot of them are they've been out there for a while, but they're new to me and they might be new to you. Before we go ahead and get into this video, make sure that you subscribe and like this type of video if you're into these videos, and let's go ahead and get started on this makeup look. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All I have on my faces right now is just sunscreen and then of course moisturizer. This is the sunscreen that I've been using. It is the Clinique, the broad spectrum, the SPF 50. I hope it will focus. I'll definitely leave a link in the description down below of all the products I'm using today if I'm able to find them. Of course, I like this sunscreen. It does put a white tint on my face. I kind of don't like that. It gives me a little like I don't know what it's called, but it just doesn't look right on my face. So I do want to get a tinted sunscreen for sure, but for right now, this definitely, when it comes to keeping me from getting sunburn, it definitely helps. And today for primer, I'm actually going to be trying this out. I got this in a sample. I love the samples that Sephora gives. It is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I'm going to be trying this one out today. My usual go-to is the Lancome one and the Too Faced, like just a regular hydrating primer. Those are my definite go-tos, but for today I thought I would switch it up just a little bit, not too much. The rest of the products though are my everyday products that I use, so I'm just taking a little bit. It definitely has like like if you ever played with slime, like you have to realize, like I have a 2-year-old, so a lot of my references are made to like toys. This literally smells like slime, like kid slime. And I usually put primer all over my face, especially if this is a hydrating one, because my dry spots are actually not in my T-zone. They're really bad right here, and a lot of people will tell you, oh, you're only supposed to put primer in like your T-zone area. That's not the case for everyone. I try to put primer, like I said, especially if it's a hydrating one, in places that are really bad. And then I have been loving, I don't know if I've said this before, but I got a lot of stuff from Too Faced when they were having a 40% off sale, and this is one of the things I got. This is the Hangover 3-in-1. It's their primer and setting spray, but this is the watermelon version. I've been loving this. I think it smells so good, and it really does smell like candy watermelon, like the sour like watermelon gummies. Like that's exactly what it smells like. I love it so much. It does come out like a lot comes out at once, so you'll definitely need to, you know, dry your face off a little bit before you put on your foundation, so to speak. At least for me, it comes out really wet. And I'm actually going to be mixing foundations today. I love these two by themselves. I definitely can vouch for them, but I'm going to try today to mix them and see what happens, because one is a little too light and one is a little too dark, just because I'm not self-tanned at the moment. So I'm going to see if they work together. It's the Fenty Beauty Matte, is it called Pro Filter Matte Foundation? And this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, and the Too Faced is in Warm Nude, and the Fenty Pro Filter is in, I don't know, it says 8G04. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look and see. But yeah, I'm gonna mix them together and hopefully it works out.
I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. 'Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. Where to push or pull, and I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay.
So I loved how that concealer turned out. It's one of my, definitely my top faves, just not above my NARS one. And then I went ahead and I baked. I have it all over my face. This and the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Powder are definitely my two go-tos for summertime. I'm just trying to use this one because I only have a little bit of the Too Faced one left. And if I have to do my makeup for something where I'm going to be going all day in the summer, I want to go ahead and save it while I can. But I've had this on just for a little bit now, so I'm going to go ahead and brush it off. This is just a Sonia Kashuk, like a tapered brush. And this has been my go-to. The closest thing that I can kind of relate this brush to is the Too Faced, is it the Mr. something brush? I can't remember the name. But definitely that brush would be the closest thing relatable. And I think this one is a little bit cheaper, but I've had this one for so long. It's definitely just like my go-to, and it just melts your powder into your face for sure. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows next. I'm trying to keep it in the order I would do this like on the daily. So that's the next thing we're gonna do. And what I'm using for that is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I use the color Taupe, and then this is just, I have two different brushes. I can't find my other one right now, but this is the Anastasia, oh my god, I can't even, the 7B brush. It's barely written on there. It's a little bit thicker. The brush is a little bit thicker than my other one, but I can't find it right now, so that's what we're working with. they're gonna look really dark. I am not a brow queen by far. Definitely still learning, but this is my absolute all-time favorite. I scooted you guys up, by the way. I didn't mean to like zoom you guys in as a surprise, but this is my all-time favorite brow. And then I went ahead and I kind of set them in place and kind of fluffed them up a little bit with the Anastasia brow gel. This is in the shade, I don't know, the lightest shade that they have for sure. But now it's my favorite part, when it's like bronzer, blush, highlight, and it's, I kind of like tried to mix things up a little bit. They are going to be in 2 palettes. I don't have like single bronzers or blushes, but these are my absolute like all-time favorite for summer because of the fact, I'm gonna scoot back like a little bit because of the fact that there's so many different options that you can use in these. First, I'm going to dip into this. It's by Benefit. It is the Cheek Stars Reunion Tour. I love this one so much. I'm so happy I finally got it. This is what it looks like on the inside. So you have 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, and a highlight and a little brush. This is also going to be featured in my favorites video, so definitely keep an eye out on that and for more, and maybe the other palette will be featured too, I'm not sure. But I'm going to dip into the Hoola bronzer. I love this bronzer so much. It's probably my absolute go-to favorite. It's definitely like the OG of bronzers, at least for me. It's just one that I can always gravitate towards, whether it's spring, summer, fall, winter. I just feel like it's a very universal bronzer, and they even have a light version too, just if you weren't sure. I didn't know for the longest time that they came out with a light version. But it just gives you like, you can already see it on camera, and I just feel like it really like lifts your face up and definitely chisels out your cheekbones. It kind of does like the contour and bronzer at the same time, which is definitely a hit for me because the less that I have to put on my face or carry in a travel bag, the better. But I love this one so much. The other one in that palette is Dallas, and I'm not pressing too hard either. I love the Dallas one, but I'll definitely gravitate towards the Hoola if I kind of want a more like full face makeup. And honestly, I believe that you could contour with the Dallas one too, because it's more of like a cool tone bronzer. This is definitely on the warmer side, but I love it. It's great. And not only am I going to be using it as a bronzer, I'm also going to be throwing this in. I'm going to go ahead and do it right now just because I have the palette in front of me. I'm going to throw this in the crease of my eyes. This look is by far nothing crazy. It's a really simple look. I can honestly do this makeup in 15 minutes or less. It's just great for an everyday look. It's great for the office. It's great for the beach. It's great for vacation, or if you're going on like a date night or brunch. I just honestly feel that I could wear this specific look wherever, and you can always change stuff in it. You can always add more or take away more. There I am. You can always add more or take away more, like absolutely. Sorry if the light keeps changing. As you guys know, I use natural light and I think it's gonna pour outside. Lovely. So that's it for bronzer. And here's where it kind of gets like, I'm sitting on the floor by the way. This is where I kind of can mix it up a little bit, and I just wanted to show you guys because I kind of alternate between the two. So if I want to do kind of a more matte look, I will definitely go in with either the Sugar Bomb one or just not wear any at all. But I found this palette, and this is the second palette I'm going to show you guys. It is the Too Faced Sugar Peach Wet and Dry Face and Eye Palette. I didn't know it said wet and dry. I'm guessing you can use these when they're wet. I didn't know that. But it comes with a large mirror, and then it has 4 shimmer shades. It's got a kind of a goldy one down here, definitely more of like a reddish, and then like a pinky, and then a super fun kind of crystallized highlight. The one that I'm actually going to be using as a blush, it is a shimmer blush, and I know a lot of people try to stay away from shimmer blushes and they want to use matte blushes, but honestly, when you get in the sun, it just looks so fun and like so just like it feels like you're glowing. So what I'm going to go in, I'm going to go in with this one right here. This is Peach Honey. It looks a lot darker on camera, so don't be afraid. To be honest with you, you could apply this like a blush, or you could apply it as kind of like almost a topper for your bronzer, and it would still look absolutely amazing. The only thing with going in with a shimmer blush is that I definitely recommend using, it looks like I'm using a really heavy hand, but I promise you I'm not. Just going in with a little bit of a lighter hand, just because you don't know how much like can be applied. And then like if you apply too much, you can always use a stippling brush, which is actually what I'm going to use, just because I do like to tone it down, whether I put on too much or too little. Like barely tap on your nose, a little in the forehead, a little on the chin, kind of like the same areas that you would apply like a highlight or a bronzer, but this definitely works as just as well because it's giving you the color. And this is a Luxie brush. This is the, I cannot read this because it's so old. This is just their 514, their blush brush. I love this. This is definitely my go-to brush for blush. It's been my ride or die for a couple years now. And then just go ahead and blend that out. And then we're going to top it off with another one just for fun to make it extra bronzy, type of shiny. It's definitely my favorite. And I'm also going to take my Anastasia highlight brush. This is the A23 brush that I have. And I'm also going to take that same peach pearl, and I'm just going to go right along the tops of my cheekbones. I don't usually like to use a lot of this just because we already have that shimmer blush, but it just adds a little bit. And then we can go in, I have all my stuff just like laid out here, and then you can just go ahead and blend that in. This is a stippling blush also by the MUA. I got this at CVS years ago. I don't know if they still have it, but it's a great stippling brush. And that's it for the face products. I think the only thing that I have left is just to do mascara. This is a drugstore mascara, but it's honestly my go-to drugstore mascara. It is the L'Oreal, I believe it's L'Oreal, the Voluminous Lash Paradise. I want to say this is the waterproof one. I don't have any problem washing the waterproof one off. A lot of people will say, you know, no, you don't need it. I don't like waterproof mascaras. I just don't really have a problem with them. It washes up the same. I do use a cleansing balm to get all my makeup off. But I love this one. I mean, I want to say it was less than $10, maybe $11.99. But it works wonders. And honestly, a lot of my higher end mascaras, they don't do as good enough job. I don't normally curl my lashes, and I don't usually wear false lashes anymore, just because I've gotten really lazy. But I love this. It's really hard to see on camera, but it looks so good. It does not really clump on my bottom lashes at all. It just makes them really nice, which is a really nice touch. And you can find this basically everywhere. I mean, CVS, Target, Walmart, wherever. And it's really hard to see a difference on camera, but it's definitely there, and I love it so much. But usually anytime before I apply a lip product, I like to use a lip balm or chapstick. My two favorites for daily, like for the daytime, is the Too Faced Peach Lip Balm. This is so cute and it smells so good. The only thing that I have to say is I don't like things that you have to like stick your finger into, but it's not the end of the world. Just, you know, with everything going on, it's like, you know how it goes. And then the other one, just a drugstore one, the chapstick Total Hydration. This is awesome, but do not leave it in your car because it will melt. I have different ones for like what I used to use at night, but for daytime, I definitely like these two. And then for my lip products today, I'm going in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Oh Snap. And then this is the Too Faced, I don't know what this is called, but this is one of their like lip glosses in the shade A Melon Reasons, and this does have a little bit of shimmer into it, which makes it absolutely great for summertime. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I'm trying to do this fast before the light goes away. I went ahead and put my lip products on. I love this look. I don't know if you can tell, but I did recently color my hair. It's a little messy right now, but the color, it just definitely needed an upgrade, and it's spring, summertime. It's very like ashy type blonde, like a dirty blonde. I love it so much, and this is definitely just my natural hair. We left the roots dark, but I love this look so much. This look just screams summer. I hope I was able to give you guys some inspiration on your summer beauty looks and kind of show you guys a little bit of the new products that I've been using. This lip color, like, I don't want to like actually taste it, but it definitely tastes like watermelon on my lips. So that's like another good plus as well. All of the stuff that I have been using, it's pretty new to me. I've been using all of this stuff for about a month or two now, and I love it so much. I'll definitely try to link as much as I can down below in the description for you guys. If I can't find something, I'm so sorry, but definitely try to search it on their website or Sephora. But other than that, I think we are good to go with this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe down below and like this video if you are if you enjoyed it, you know, if you're interested in it. And I can't wait to get some more for you. Bye.